Hi Capricorn, welcome to your monthly readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of May, as usual, I have a special tarot offer available at a sales price, and for May it's called Sensations. If you would like to know more details about that special or any other of my services, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So, Capricorn, I do feel like some of you might be going through some sort of disappointment during May. Some disappointment, some heartbreak, some feeling of being let down by someone or by an expectation that was not, that didn't happen the way you wished for or that you planned out or projected it would. So there's a sense of something happening that might shake you up, emotionally shake you up. There's concerns here for some of you Capricorns when it comes to where you're heading professionally and where you're heading as well in terms of establishment commitments. I do feel like there are some Capricorns in relationships that might, either you have recently found out something about your partner that it felt like a huge disappointment or a betrayal. Or during May, you might feel like the person you are with, for those that are in committed relationships, there's something about them that is not making you happy or making you feel safe. I keep getting that there's this general feeling of not being safe, not being cared or looked for emotionally, and perhaps for some of you as well materially. There might be issues where some of you are in relationships where perhaps your partner is not as well doing well financially, or perhaps they have had they were fired or they are just leaving their jobs, and this is creating some disharmony, imbalance when it comes to the family stability. Material stability seems to be as well concerning you. Some of you, this is the message that comes strongly is about this someone being disloyal. So it could be that during May you find out that someone has been disloyal. Now, disloyalty, dishonesty can have many interpretations. For some of you, it could be about cheating. It could be about you finding that the person you are with or the person you are interested in is with someone else, or is doing something that is felt as an emotional betrayal. For others of you, it's just about finding out again that your partner or someone that is very close to you and that you have trusted has been doing something behind your back that is felt as disloyal. So it could be that this person is kind of speaking behind your back, that is telling people about your secrets, someone that is just taking your ideas as their own. I do feel like, again, there's issues of pride, of honor. I do feel like some of you perhaps lended money or lended, you trusted someone with money or with investment or with something that is valuable, something valuable here with the Knight of Pentacles crowning your reading. So there was a plan, a strategy, an investment that didn't went well, and you're processing that disappointment during May, or is to kind of happen yet, even though I'm feeling like there's something that already happened as you go into May already with the Death energy. So you go into the month already experiencing this some sort of ending, some sort of change, transformation, that I'm saying it's felt sometimes, not all the times death is felt as something negative or something painful, but the card crossing, so the biggest challenge here faced during May is the Three of Swords, and the Three of Swords is about heartbreak, is about emotional pain, it's about feeling some sorrow for things that didn't happen the way that, again, you predicted, because the Knight of Pentacles is about someone that plans a lot, is careful, cautious in the plan of action. It likes to plan things out. So either a plan didn't go as expected, or you need to readjust your aim when it comes to finances, perhaps when it comes to work, but also when it comes to your love life. I do feel like this death card is looking as a past influence to lovers, the lovers card. So you might be looking back to a situation of your recent past, or past in general, that you are still processing and healing from. It could be that if you were involved in some sort of love triangles, or just you were in hopes to reconcile with someone, it could be that you are finding out that they are again already with someone else. I do feel like some of you need to watch looking back to situations that are not good for your emotional health, because what it could happen is that because of your attention is in that situation, you might be distracted, you might be causing some sort of trouble to the balance of your own work, of your own financial circumstances, because it does feel like some of you actually have worked really hard to be where you are in terms of your work or finances, or in terms of something that you have. There is something in your life where you have put huge amount of hard work, effort. You had to really climb here some sort of mountain to achieve what you are about to achieve, and or what you already achieved. So you might be putting something at risk when it comes to things you have built in your life, things of your world that are under your control, that are under your watch. It's like you might be putting some things without realizing in danger, because of emotional or relationship issues, or because of where you're putting your attention. So we know that where we put our energy is what we bring more into our lives, is what we tend to manifest. It's very important to just be aware of where you are putting that energy, because some of you, yes, you might be grieving, you might be undergoing some sort of need to emotionally heal, to go through the period of purge, cleanse, transformation. But I'm feeling like you might not be taking the measures you need. You might be having it's like you might be having a hard time properly taking care of yourself. So the message here is that for those of you that this is already happening, there will be better days, there will be happier days, there will be reasons for you to smile, there will be reasons for you to trust in love and in relationships. Again, if this is about some sort of betrayal that is really creating an impact on how you look at your life and your world. So Don't let yourself be defined by the past or by someone's behavior, because it's not you, it's them. If they cause you harm, if they have done something disloyal to you, it's their responsibility, it's their problem. Don't take it as something that should be defining you or defining your world. I do feel like some of you might need a hand to go through whatever you are going through, but you're having a hard time again coming to terms with that, with the help you might be needing. It's like you don't want to be vulnerable and open up or confess perhaps your fears or your issues. You don't want people to know about how you're feeling or what you're going through, something you're going through that feels quite difficult. But sitting alone in the dark will not do you any good. Some of you, it's about coming out of that chosen lonely way. Some of you have chosen a lonely path that emphasizes, because of the lonely feeling, emphasizes depression, creates deeper states of depression, more difficult ones to overcome, because we all need relationship to help us emotionally heal, to help us regain trust in ourselves and in others. Is through the good examples of relationships. Is through having someone that sits with us in the dark and then turns the light, and then you turn again the light for them whenever it's needed. That's true friendship. That's true human bond. And some of you need a deeper human contact and come to acceptance of those needs, because I feel like some of you don't want to go there. You're quite scared of going to that deep human connection energy because of either past examples, or you are so used to whatever this depressive, negative, lonely state is that you just don't know how to relate on that level anymore. Some of you have been operating a lot on, this co-pilot energy, emotionally. It's like emotionally starving to have better quality of relationships. Yes, perhaps being with not having just casual conversation, or not having just casual encounters, but actually having something to look for when it comes to someone else in your life. And this is of course a specific message for some of you dealing with this, because others of you is, even if you have a lot of people that love you around you, you could be shutting them down due to what you are going through. And the advice here is for you to not just shut yourself down. It's very important to go through whatever you're going through with the right hands to help. Now, the right hands to help actually might come as you let go or forgive something that the Three of Swords is complicating here. The Three of Swords has a hard time going into the forgiveness element, or even allowing the transformation that death wants to bring, the positive aspect of this transformation, because the Three of Swords has a hard time forgiving the situation, even either forgiving themselves for a wrongdoing or for something they have done, or forgiving someone else for what they have done to us. I feel like as you go into May, into June, I'm sorry, there is a pile of issues though that will be of greater importance. So there are things here about your world, about your work in particular, your family responsibilities that are heavy. You will keep walking and you will keep pushing because there's a pile of issues again, that you need to take care of. There's plenty in your plate, Capricorns, but don't forget you. Don't forget to take care of you. Don't forget to give your own self the things you need. It's not enough to just survive or to work and not look for anything else. Even in terms of work, you might be working a lot, in a detached form from what you're doing. It's just work. For some reason, there's a feeling of just being work or just being business or just being a task or just being a responsibility. So there's a heavy general atmosphere with May that is probably not going to be felt as the easiest months for some of you, but down the line, this is to help you become a better whole version of you, is to help you understand your true self, your heart, the voice of your heart, what you really need, what you really want, what you really desire, is to help you evolve beyond being a human shell into being a human being. Now, I'm not saying that you are this way. I'm saying that when you have long-term issues and adult issues, we can become that way without even realizing. And when we do, it's very important that we reach out, that we do something to fix it. Don't wait to have a reason to heal, have a reason to put importance into this. This is very important. I feel like some of you, you're very strong. You are hard to break. But if that sense of strength that you have starts becoming, an armor to avoid dealing with pain or emotional, vulnerable aspects of your own being, you will perhaps still, as strong as you are, deal with something that then will be the trigger to actually make you realize that yes, you break because you're just a human being, just as any other. So I hope you have a great month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.